Hey everyone, Corey Walen, managing partner, Bridgemark Strategies, firm that's helped thousands of financial advisors objectively explore the broker-dealer and RIA marketplace and help them find the firm with the right combination of feel, fit, and financials for them in their business. I just wanted to tell you a quick story about literally the perfect example of how you could drive yourself completely crazy during your due diligence process. I was waiting for my car to get serviced the other day, and I was just browsing around on the computer, and I clicked on Reddit into the CFP forum, and there was a financial advisor on there, said he had $150 million of assets under management, one administrative assistant, and was just asking the group the easiest way to break away from the wirehouse with very little additional information than that. And within 2 minutes, as I continued to refresh it, there was over 60 comments on the thread, and over 30 of the firms that were recommended by other financial advisors really made sense at all based on what the financial advisor said that they wanted. And it kind of made me a little upset because there were so many questions to ask to enable to point that financial advisor in the right direction. Is upfront capital important? How do you manage your money? What are your long-term goals? How do you grow? Do you do a lot of marketing? What's your ideal client? What drives you crazy about your current firm? Also, what do you like? What are some of the services that you utilize inside of your organization now that are crucial to you giving a really positive customer service experience to your clients? What is left to be desired? That's literally just a handful of hundreds of questions that we ask. But in short, luckily we had the ability to connect offline. Imagine if the financial advisor took all of those recommendations and went on a wild goose chase. How much time they would have wasted exploring firms that wound up being dead ends. How frustrated they would have been. Unfortunately, a lot of financial advisors do due diligence this way. They ask their friends, they ask people that they work with every day, based off of their experience, which firms that they were the happiest with within their due diligence process. But it's just important to know that every financial advisor is so different, and even the smallest changes from firm to firm could be a humongous difference in your satisfaction at that firm, your ability to grow inside of that firm, and also can drastically impact your bottom line. So I just think it's really important for financial advisors to understand that when you're asking a friend for a recommendation, you're asking for a recommendation on the perfect fit for them, not for you specifically and your team. And doing due diligence this way, it leads to tens, if not hundreds of hours of wasted time and brain space. Before we make any recommendations to a financial advisor at all, at the absolute minimum, we're spending at least an hour of time diving really deep into their business, their goals, their must-haves and non-negotiables inside of a prospective firm, their no-goes as well, to make sure that we're pinpointing the absolute perfect firm for you. Anyone that fires at the hip like that without asking a ton of deep questions, I really suggest that you run for the hills. There's nothing wrong with talking with friends to ask what their opinion is, but using that alone as a due diligence strategy really is a recipe for disaster. Just make sure that you leverage an expert that knows the right questions to ask, that can walk alongside this with you and help you cut through marketing fluff and sales spin to get real accurate information, and just make sure you could leverage their industry knowledge to make sure that you're getting in front of the best options in the shortest amount of time. I really hope that this helped. If you have any questions, I'm glad to have a conversation, and my contact information is all over my YouTube page and podcast page. I hope you have a great day, and talk to you soon.